Welcome to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I know you see what type of day it is, baby. It's London Rock. What y'all doing today, baby? I tell you one thing, you go on the river today, baby. And you can watch what Zulu Me Rex at 11 a.m. Baby, we in the building. Welcome to the morning show. Like I always say, my people. Drive safe from your destination for those out there who making it to and going to and from. Listen to me, please be safe. Like my Uncle Red Pill always say, there's somebody somewhere out there, baby, who loves you, and it's your family. Let's make it all make sense. Listen to me, my people. It's been a crazy weekend. It's been crazy. You heard me? Went to the Zulu ball. All my people out there, listen to me. It's a beautiful thing. If you haven't experienced it, I take you should try, BB. Now, listen, we're going to talk about some things today. You know, you see the topic, the red hot news. We in the building. We got to talk about the things that really make sense, not the things that don't. We do got some news, and it's, the times we living in, BB. We got to talk about that. Right? Red hot news. This is what we going to do. And we probably going to start this situation off with these, Got to give it to you, baby. And listen to me, everybody out there. Please enjoy yourself. Make it happen. We cut up yesterday out there at them parades. Indeed, So listen to me, my people. I want to talk to y'all about something. We got some news. We got to chop it up. Gonna keep it 100 and do. You see what we got going on here? We got these migrants. They're ramping it up. It's getting serious. Good morning, Central Marie Queen. It's getting a little hectic out here in New York, Chicago, different places. Now we got things like this is happening where we are escalating these crimes to another level. Got to give you the news, got to keep you informed, got to make it all make sense. I had a lot of fun. It was so much fun, baby. Listen to my voice. Baby, listen. I'm trying to keep it together, baby. But listen, at the same time, it was worth it. It was good. Ain't had much bad going on, So that's a blessing within itself. But while we out here living our life, please be safe. I know Mardi Gras is tomorrow. For everybody out there going party, keep your head on the swivel. You still know the baby. Now listen, let's talk about something else today. I want to bring this to an understanding. This is Monday. We're going to always give you the red hot news. We have to make it all make sense and keep you informed on what's going on. We don't start something and don't finish it. That ain't how we rocking. You hear me? We rocking like a cutoff stocking with a hole on the side. Yeah, we need the breeze. Baby, but these migrants, we back at it, people. Monday morning. Take a look. Let's get it started. Now listen, they had an incident that happened, and you'll see right down the square. This 15-year-old migrant, took out a weapon, opened fire. We went from like snatching this and first you assault the cops on the ground. They jumped them. We saw that video also. They let all those people off, let them out scot-free without no bail. And then they tried to run, and then they run them down because the extent of the law. Because, but they should have just kept them in custody because they committed a crime, that part. But I'm just saying, but now we at this level, baby, where this here is amping up the ante, right? New York is going through hell, baby. We got to make it all make sense. But peep this out. He's from Venezuela, and these people came over, and now it's turning up. The crime is starting to happen all over, my people. The red hot news, got to give it to your people that I would think his mother's in the back crying. We're going to make it make sense, but these are little criminals. I got a video. I'll send a video. Another one? I just put my report. Go ahead. You know how I look at this too, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is unnecessary drama that we don't need in our life today. Times are already hard for us out here, And we don't need officers spending more tax dollars on people who came here illegal. Make it make sense. But what we're seeing is they're ramping up the ante, and it's going to get worse. Pay attention. Malcolm Red Pill got something for you. I'm going to make it all make sense why this here don't make sense, but it makes sense to somebody because they don't do nothing like that unless it makes sense to somebody. Baby, it's just a little bit bigger than us. That's all. Let me continue.
You know what I mean? You know. I got a video. Send me later. I'll send a video.
Now listen to me. The reason why, listen to me. Now I know you see that she's crying, this and that, and that, and he did his part too. But you know what's really sad about that? Over all that he actually did this, right?
With that 15-year-old suspect arraigned just a few hours ago for the shooting in Times Square. He is now being charged as an adult. CBS 2's Alicia Reed live outside the courthouse in Lower Manhattan with more. Alicia.
Jessica, that suspect is facing 2 counts of attempted murder as well as criminal possession of a weapon and assault charges. 15-year-old Jesus Rivas Figueroa is accused of shooting at 2 NYPD officers in Times Square after an incident that happened inside the JD Sports Store on Broadway.
Take a look at the video. Watch what happens.
On Thursday, he's accused of stealing items, and when confronted by a
He gonna pull a weapon out in a minute.
security guard, police say he opened fire, hitting a 38-year-old customer, striking her in the leg. 2 officers spotted him near 7th Avenue and 47th Street and tried taking him into custody. That's when he allegedly fired at the officers before taking off into the subway. Court documents say the teenager returned home and tried fleeing the city with his mother the next morning, but he was apprehended less than 24 hours later at a home in Yonkers. Court documents saying he was hiding behind a dresser. Police say the 15-year-old arrived in New York from Venezuela less than 6 months ago and was living at a migrant shelter on the Upper West Side. A police source tells us he's also a suspect in a January armed robbery in the Bronx, as well as another shooting in Midtown.
Another shooting, armed robbery. Listen to me, my people. Now, I know I'm about to say something to you, baby, but we got to make it make sense. I just want to ask a question, my people. What you thought they was going to do? I mean, are we really just playing dumb? Like, these people, like, came over illegal. I mean, everybody ain't good. What Malcolm Red Pill always say, baby, we got to make it make sense. Right? So we got these migrants now. At first, they wanted help. They want to come over to the land of the free, the home where we can actually live out our dreams. And then we have this happening, right? So now we got tax dollars when we need dollars to help people here already, right? But we're allocating 12, listen to me now, $12 million, okay? We're shooting we're just shooting these dollars out like we got it to give when we got people struggling every day. So let's just get this straight, right? Now these people come over here. We let them in illegal. We didn't think they were going to do anything illegal. Okay, really, right? So when you start paying attention to this, right, they done ramped up the ante, and it gets worse as I keep playing these videos, right? Now, what I'm saying to you is, you let people over here who don't have a place to stay, sleeping on the streets, right, into shelters, okay? No money. What you think gonna happen? What you think is already happening before they came? People were struggling and crime was like that. Why? Because cash flow, dollars, baby, dollar bills. It's not making sense. But we steady getting busloads of people who is illegal, and we are looking at this like they're doing illegal things when we are actually, what? Setting the table for it? Make this shit make sense, people. What kind of world we living in? They done shot somebody, open fire on cops. Criminals do criminal things. Why we are acting like we're delusional when you just let people in, you don't know nothing about them? This is crazy. You see? But it get better.
No one was hurt. His bail has been remanded as he is deemed a flight risk. Now, Figueroa is due back in court on Tuesday. The two friends that were with him in the JD store are currently in custody, and we're told that tourist that was here from Brazil went home earlier today. Live from Manhattan Criminal Court, Alicia Reed, CBS 2 News.
Alicia, thank you.
Listen to me, my people. Let's make this make sense. We have these migrants we just let over here, illegal. Now, they robbing. Y'all didn't see that? So wait, hold on, pause. First of all, they assault a police officer, right? This is a different set. Yeah. It's going down, right? New York, baby, y'all need to do something with your people. You got to stop these people from coming in. I don't give a damn what nobody see, all right? But now, it went from that. Tell them sleeping all over, don't have no place to stay. What you think gonna happen? Like what you think if you put a whole bunch of people who don't have nothing to actually, live for? Like, I'm just saying. They walk a gazillion miles. Yeah, they parted the Red Sea. They walked over water. He just appeared over here on the land. They just dropped them off and clothes clean, not wrinkled. But yet they come from all these miles and they just got here. They just escaped. Is that so? Welcome to the morning show. Let's make this shit make sense, people. But listen to me. It gets better. It gets better. Stay tuned. We're going to keep it coming.
Plaguing New York with suspects getting away on scooters. Police saying they're
women included. Pay attention. We're putting our tax dollars to use. Like this. Really?
looking for the ringleader. Fox 5 New York's Lizette Nunez joining us now with the latest from One Police Plaza. Lizette, good morning.
Good morning, and this was a pretty sophisticated robbery ring, I should say. Now, I did check in with police this morning who tell me they have arrest warrants for 3 other individuals, and they believe others were also involved.
Yes, Andrea, baby, they parted the Red Sea. Because when I see the people come over here, you know, and it was clean, and I mean super clean, like not a stain on them, just crossing the border. I just was trying to understand how all these people just arrived. But then again, they're always crossing the border in Texas. Right, Margaret? Yeah, that's right. But when they had the truckers come out there, we didn't see them cross nothing. Make it make sense. What's up? Oh, I guess they took a day off. Shit. What? Baby, the lies we tell.
About far too often, people getting their phones or purses snatched and dragged to the ground as suspects speed away in scooters. Last night, 2 suspects were arraigned in part of an organized migrant robbery ring, with more expected to be arraigned. One migrant was held on a $10,000 cash bond bail and charged with 6 counts of grand larceny. Another was granted supervised release because his charges were not bail eligible, but was still held due to an arrest warrant in Queens. Police are still looking for the ringleader, 30-year-old Victor Parra from Venezuela.
Yo, they got him on a board. Are y'all paying attention? They got him on a board. They got their face up there as ringleaders. Yo, we done brought the people over here to cause chaos. Man, that's Moping. We gonna keep it 100 right now. Forget the bullshit. Right, we don't know nothing about these people. The people running around, grabbing guns, shooting, robbing people, jacking them. And listen to me. Bank fraud, everything. Yes, it's going down. That's it. What?
Venezuela. Investigators say Parra would send out messages via WhatsApp,
Look at
telling
this.
the group what to steal.
They are, nonetheless, preying on New Yorkers and making our city less safe.
Yesterday, in his annual trip to Albany, Mayor Adams signaled that he's open to issuing an executive order.
Facts. We get the pics on them faces, them pictures. We get it, baby. We see exactly who they is.
Allowing for the NYPD to notify ICE about migrants who commit dangerous felonies.
That is something we would love to entertain and to look.
Boy, did y'all see that? Snatch the lady chain off her neck. Look at this. Make it make sense. The lady just walking just straight, got on the school and just snatched her shit. Peep it out, people. Look what we doing. This is what we let in our country. Make it make sense, baby.
Felonies.
It is something we would love to entertain and to look at.
In 2014, the City Council passed a law that would place limits on how the NYPD can cooperate with ICE. Adams says it would be up to his legal team to see if he could override this law, but agreed that migrants who commit serious crimes should not be allowed to live here.
I believe if you create repeated felonies in our city,
Allowed to live here? Wait. What Central? Let me make this make sense. Am I wrong or something? Because I was just trying to peek out like they came illegal. That part? Which means they shouldn't even be here? Oh, my bad. Let's continue.
the federal government should do its job and have that individual deported from our city.
And investigators have referred to those individuals connected to this ring as ghost criminals. And the reason for that is because they are hard to track down. A lot of them don't have social media. Investigators have gone on to say that it has been challenging to confirm their actual names as well as their date of birth.
Challenging to get their names, their actual names. Oh, let me guess why. Give me a second. Let me see. Why would that be challenging, Malcolm Red Pill? Wait. Oh, that's it. You don't know them. What? Are you serious? To get the real names? Yeah, because they're not citizens, like illegal. What? People, man, make this shit make sense.
That's the latest here from One Police Plaza. We'll send things back inside.
Lizette Nunez reporting their very detailed report. Lizette, really quickly, I want to ask you, you know, that migrant situation out in New York City, an ever-going problem for many of those in politics. But I want to ask you, with these robberies now occurring, are many people...
They robbing them. They jacking them people. They got a whole organization. And I asked the question, well, what else you think they was going to do? They're living on the street. They're living on the shelter. They come over here where it's poverty. What you mean poverty, Mount Caribbean? They come from poverty. Listen to me. What we are facing in society today, okay, is an inflation at a whole nother level. So these people gonna come over here and get jobs. Jobs are hard. Money's not bad. Or it became good for the migrants. What's going on? Because the last time I checked, you know, FedEx and a whole lot of other people just laid off thousands of people. Make this shit make sense. Welcome to the Morning Show. But we're gonna let them come over here and they gonna got jobs. They got okay. Make it make sense. Central, baby. Thank you for sharing that live, BB. What? Boy, the lies we tell.
On edge?
I think people are more vigilant. Just it comes with living here in New York City. But one thing we have heard from police is that they continue to work to make those arrests. So hopefully this case comes to a close soon.
Lizette Nunez with Fox 5 New York. Lizette, we always appreciate you joining us here on Live Now to keep the viewers informed. You enjoy the rest of your day.
Now listen to me, my people. Now what I showed you is migrants up in the ante. Opening fire. First they beat down police officers. They get no bail. They don't need a bail. Let them go. They straight. We can go get them. Baby, what? Right? And then after that, they start like, you know, jacking people on scooters, you know. And then after that, they open up fire. Police officer hitting innocent people. 15-year-old. I mean, you know, and then now we got the ringleaders. They're looking for them, put them on board. When they shouldn't even be on our They shouldn't even be on our soil. They shouldn't even be over here. Period. Listen to me, my people. This is chaos. Right? Now the people got to deal with something that they wouldn't even deal with. Migrants. What about the crime they already have? Man, people, you got to make this shit make sense. It just don't make no sense. But it makes sense to somebody. It's just why it's keep going on. But then we know the red hot news. We always ask the question, okay? Do you think it's gonna stop anytime soon? No. Well, Michael Ripper, why you say that? It's a bigger picture, something greater. I guess we gotta wait for the big bang. Make it make sense. We got people over here robbing, right? Jacking people bank accounts. People, what? Now listen to this. This next story. I don't know if you've seen this, but this world is in chaos. It's the red hot news. It's going down. Now, what I'm about to show you is something that's very disturbing. Okay? It is. Very much so. Okay? If you didn't see this, let me explain something to you. There was a woman, all right, between the age of 30 and 35, right? I'll tell you what she did, I'll let them tell you. Welcome to the morning show, baby.
Mayor of Houston, Texas, and I stand.
Shooter shot down in Texas at Joel Osteen Church. Went in with an assault rifle. Wait for it. With a baby, little boy, on her arm. Did you hear it? Yes. Yes. Woman between the ages 30 and 35. Make it make sense.
Before you today, unfortunately, to report on a tragedy that occurred just before 2 o'clock at Lakewood Church as they were in between services. I'll leave the details of the first responders' reaction in a timely fashion to the Chiefs Fenner and Chief Pena. I want Houstonians and surrounding communities to know that the first responders are doing their job in protecting the public, Houstonians, and surrounding communities. I also want everyone to know that this is a perfect example of the collaboration between departments. It's exactly what we've been calling for. HPD, constables. I could just go through a list of multiple agencies representing their agencies in a very responsive way. We want to give our condolences to Reverend Osteen and his congregation.
Wow.
It's unfortunate on a day that we want to attend church, watch America's #1 sports event. We find ourselves gathered here to respond to this tragedy. We want Houstonians to know that they are being protected by their first responders. We want to thank the Houston Fire Department for their quick response, the medical profession who is tending to one of the injured. So, as mayor of the city of Houston, I want to assure everyone that everyone is at work doing their job. Let's come together on this beautiful day, a day that we're experiencing a tragedy. Let's hug our loved ones. When you leave here today, go hug your loved ones and say a prayer for.
Listen to me, my people. I want you to understand that female mass shooter. I want to say that again. Female mass shooter. Boy, we have progressed. I don't think I ever recall this. A woman holding a little boy. Listen to me. 5-year-old little boy. She held him in her arms. Walked into the place with an assault rifle. Officers eliminated that situation. Now that person is not here no longer. But in this situation, the child was actually used as a shield. The little boy is in critical condition. Make it make sense, my people. What are we doing and how are we living? Where we come from, I just don't know. But where we going is the most confusing thing and delusional place that we never been before. We got female mass shooters, people. What? What's next? What's next, everybody? Make Sister Malcolm red pill. Come on now. And use your child, 5-year-old little boy, he gets struck by a bullet? Boy, what the hell?
For those that are involved, say a prayer for those officers that had to drop this suspect. They're suffering right now. And all these other first responders that I'm surrounded by, they're doing their job so we can be safe. At this time, let me yield to our police chief, Troy Finner.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wow.
Like the mayor said, and I think the most important message, before I get into details, is talk about the resiliency of our great city. And we worship together, we cry together, but we rebuild together. This is a tragic day to watch how we stand together. No suspect or suspects will tear down our city and our places of worship. Pastor Osteen is standing with us and all of our partners. And I want to thank them all, our local, our state, our federal partners. I just want to give some detail here, but pray for everybody that's involved. The victims who I'll discuss here, and the unsaid victims, those individuals that came here to worship today and had to witness this.
Crazy, bro. What are we really doing? Listen to me, my people. This is real, okay? What we're dealing with in society today, it just, it's mind-blowing. I don't know. We got female mass shooters just going out, put their son as a shield, a human shield. The little boy gets shot. He's not, he's in critical condition. He's still alive, right? But the mindset of people today, we are disturbed. We are lost as a people and as a race. And now you see it as a country, right? We're letting people in droves. And then we ask our questions. The dumbass question, baby. Well, we don't really know how their names and stuff like that. Trying to identify them. The news reporter says, what you mean? You don't know the people you just let in your country? Nobody know nothing? Yo, we went from beating cops up, armed robbery, right? Snatching chains, opening fire, mass shooters. Make it make sense. The Red Hot Newz people, this is really hot. And it's a bad deal. Us as a race, listen to me, people. What's next? You see? Too many people is dealing with this craziness. Every which way, on top of that inflation. People laying people off with jobs. We are living in those times. So enjoy yourself and make the best of all your time right now, baby. Or else life gonna be different for you. Come on now. Good morning, Christina, baby. You just gotta do it. She shot up a Spanish service too. Listen to me, people. Cray. You hear me, Central? Baby, cray. What we doing? You see? But you know what? Nobody know nothing. We just all trying to figure it out while it's going down right in front of us. But listen to me, people. Well, it's Mardi Gras time in here. New Orleans, baby. We in the building. Listen to me. We're going to do that. London Gras, like I said, people, I got to report the news. I got to give it to you what's hot, what's new. I need to stand on business. Let you know what's going on. But our world is still crazy. It is. And it's getting crazier by the minute. You know what I'm saying? I want you to go out and make the best of your life. Enjoy Mardi Gras. For those in the boot, the bottom of the boot, baby. Listen to me. Go out there with your family. Enjoy those moments. Because the life that's getting prepared for us, we're going to have to take a seat at that table eventually. Whatever's going on, whatever's in the dark, eventually they're going to come to the light and we're going to figure out what we really up against. But as of right now, we just got this world going crazy left and right. Make it make sense, people. You see? And at the end of the day, it going to get worse. So enjoy every moment. Now listen to me. Listen. Got another video, baby, and gotta talk about it. But this is a little different, right? One of my viewers sent me this video, and I want to play it so y'all can see exactly what I'm talking about. When we talk about, it's certain people, single or available. And for those who didn't get to catch that end of that live with me and Brandon, Fred Jones, Big Jizzle on a hot drizzle, we got to always make it sense. But right now, a lot of things ain't making sense. So our eyes are a little confused. You know what I mean? But are you single or are you available? The mentality, right? We're going to get back to the show now. What we really talk about, relationships. I had to drop it with the news so you can understand that we're still dealing with craziness that nobody really know why, what's going on. And we don't know people's name why, because we really don't know the people. That type of shit. I mean, stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe we just, I don't know. We just lost. Make it make sense, people. Welcome to the morning show. But anyway, let's get to what we're talking about. For those who don't know nothing about this was sent to me. And I want you to get your take on it. Central Marie, baby. You see what I'm talking about? We got to always make it all make sense, baby. So are you single or available? Watch this.
And you talk like my little brother. I feel like I'm talking to my Chicago as well.
Oh.
So this is a show, okay? And this young lady tells this young man that he sounds and talks like my little brother. Now, I don't know where this come from with the disrespect, but if you don't like a person, you don't like them. This is the reason why I know certain women is available and they ain't single. Because the way you talk, the way you respond, lets me know you've been out here for a while. There's no need to have best up energy when a person ain't give you that back. Make it make sense. But while you doing that and putting it on display, it clearly lets me know that you in it for a turn, not term. So let's see how my brother handled that, baby. Let's get back to it.
Isn't that crazy?
Okay.
Yeah, you're very gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest.
You're very gorgeous. Listen to that. These women don't even know how to come at men. They're so masculine they can't even peep this shit out. It's crazy, right? But at the end of the day, listen to me. We're going to do turn and turn every day. Because what I realize is that's all we got out here. Is either all. The rest of it, baby, don't make no sense. Now listen to this video. Watch how this woman just insult this man, right? And all he's doing is just like, trying to see what's up. He on the show. Why the disrespect have to come? Peep it out, baby. Make it make sense.
Gorgeous though, but I don't like that you put the fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was.
The fake flower in your vest trying to make it look better than what it was. What?
Yeah.
I don't like that you brought a fake briefcase. There's probably no.
A fake briefcase. Listen to the insults. These women, bro. Right? Boy, you can't make this shit up.
In there, and it's also halfway open. You should probably close it.
What
I don't like
would
that the fact
be
that you
considered a
put your
fake
hat.
What would be
Why do you have
considered
a hat
a fake
on?
briefcase though?
Fake briefcase.
I mean, the
and
hair
there's
done.
something-
It's done. It's
So
done.
why
dog.
didn't you show your hair?
That's what I wanted to do today.
I understand.
Hashtag. What it is? Masculine energy. Now listen to me, my people. Pay attention to this lady. I eyes gotta make this shit make sense. See? Because that's what I want to do. I gotta make it all make sense. Take a look at this masculine energy. And you ask men why men don't really want to deal with masculine women. These women looking at this woman like what we really doing. Make it make sense. What we doing, my Uncle Red Pill. Right? Listen to the blatant disrespect.
Yeah. I just want to see your hair though.
I get it. You feel me? I've dealt with, you feel me, Chicago women most of my life. You okay? You feel me? Me and your brother probably sound alike because we done been through the same struggles. You feel me? But I could respect that. I just wanted to know what you was thinking about. That's all that was.
It's just weird talking to my little brother. So
No problem. You can't say little. We the same age, darling. Let's be respectful.
you.
See, it's disrespect, you see. You see? Calling them baby, calling them gorgeous. When do women start calling men gorgeous? Insult him because you want to see his hair? They don't even know how to connect. Boy, social media got people so disconnected. They are anti-social. You understand what I'm trying to tell you, baby? This shit don't make no sense. Hashtag disrespect on display. And you ask my Uncle Red Pill why men don't want to date women no more, or just don't want to set it up for like term and just want to give them a turn. You trying to tell me that this woman qualifies, that she is like what, single and not available? Her energy lets you know that. Her behavior. Listen to me, people. It's not hard to peep out, but it's hard when you want to live in denial. Make it make sense.
Sound like him though.
That's
So
because we from
talking-
the same place. So you don't like
No,
you don't
it's
like
not.
people from your hometown.
I never said
and
that.
that's respect.
Yes, you did. Because he never said nothing disrespectful already. Make it make sense.
Respectful. I can respect
I
that.
just want a man with a higher vocabulary,
Okay.
which you don't have. On your
See what I'm saying? Pay attention, y'all. This is what they're dealing with out here.
day-to-day speak. Speaking to all the other women, trust
Look at
me.
these women.
You're good.
I talk like where I was born from. I got a real like respect.
Wow.
I can't let you like, you feel me, throw down what I've been through. You feel me?
I never said what you went through
I'm
was-
just saying though, you tried though, darling.
No, I
You feel me?
didn't.
So I want you to know like I'm really from struggle. I speak a
great.
certain type of way, but I've searched for education. I have a bachelor's
That's
degree.
fine.
You feel me? What I do right now, I work with people every day. So I don't want you to just throw shade on hood in general.
wasn't throwing shade
I
on you,
speak with a
love.
little slang. I got a little hood to me, but I'm educated, baby.
No, that's
We can
fine.
move forward. Thank you.
Okay, let's.
Wow. Central Marie, my people, make this shit make sense. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? What she say? She fell, love. That's crazy. That's crazy. The disconnect is just so on display. I ask myself a lot of times when we do these shows, right? Do women even know how they really look and sound when they act this way? You see, we highlight these situations because it's bad behavior and it will never get them nowhere. That's why they're standing in a line looking for a date on a dating show. Let's make this shit make sense, people. And you wonder why it's not working? It's not the guy. It's the mentality that these women possesses. What you say? Margaret Pill? Masculine energy. It'll never work for you. You see? You don't even know how to talk and compliment a person. All she did to that young man was just insult him. Calling him gorgeous. Sound like my little brother. Women don't call men gorgeous. What are we doing? See, when you're so disconnected and you're so used to just getting a turn, right? You can't process nothing more than where you're at, right? It's difficult for you to comprehend how lost you really is, right? Until you start seeing who you really are as a person. But people don't tell people things like this to help them become better people. So they live on this bad behavior to the next guy and wonder why they're crying at night while they can't get nobody to deal with them. If you just take a look at this video, right? That's impossible to be anything that a man wants to be in a term with. Make it make sense, people. What? And then you know the crazy get crazy, right? But at the end of the day, now see this next video? We're going to talk about this too. Because see, once again, men doing dumb shit. Gotta keep it 100 and did and is, right? That's the mentality.
2020.
Listen to this. Look at this guy here. He's at work. If you haven't seen this video, this woman, I guess he must have been, spending a little money on this woman. You heard me? Doing this type of bad behavior. And bad behavior gonna lead to bad behavior. And I guess he decided that he wanted to retire and not pay her bills no more. So she homegirl went to his job and bust out his windows with a brick. And then got the nerve, baby, to put a letter inside the back glass that she knocked out. Make this shit make sense.
2024, and this is what happens when you stop paying bills for a girl.
Well, you should never been paying bills in the first place, you bum. And this is the problem when you're messing with women who are designed for a turn and you gave them a term, right? You see, because this mentality here lets you know where she was and where she comes from. See, but men, you do this to yourself. For whatever reason it is, you're thinking she God, you're thinking it's this, you're thinking it's that, you're failing yourself. I hold men accountable. Because while you're doing something like this and dealing with a woman that's toxic, make this shit make sense. Enough to lose your job, bringing violence on your job, just messing up the bag totally. Now you out of a job and out of a window and out of a hook, boy, baby, make it make sense. Doing what? Dumb shit. Hashtag. You heard me? What it is? MML needed. Mental mind lift. You're not thinking with your brain, bro. You're thinking with the wrong one. And now when they're going to get you caught out, baby, let's continue. Tow his car out. What?
I just got off work. I come to my car and this is what I find. Then she left a note on the back of my car. Look at this. Since you won't pay my bills, pay for your window. Period.
Look at the masculine energy. Since you won't pay my bills, pay for your window. Call him a female dog and hit him with the period. See, when you're dealing with toxic women like this, men, you're going to find yourself in trouble. I'm telling you right now, because they didn't learn. They wasn't raised properly, right? And this is the reason why you find yourself getting yourself involved in drama, catching charges, because you've been violated. And then on top of that, been disrespected, called a female dog, right? To belittle you because you're not, giving her money no more. Well, you know what, partner? You knew what type of woman she was in the first place. So I blame you. You responsible for your glass, right? Because when you sign up for dumb shit, you should expect dumb shit to happen. But we in a society today where we act like it can't happen. And all we see every day, baby, that it's happening every time we turn around. Men, you're doing dumb shit. See, listen to me, people. It's going to get harder. It's going to get bad. But at the end of the day, eventually it'll get better. But until then, if you don't learn, you're going to get your turn as a man. And that turn will be a whole lot of toxicness coming onto your life and may just end your life. Because what if this happened on your job? What if security see this happen? Violence. And you lose your job. Think how stupid this is, right? And don't tell me you didn't know. You saw signs. You didn't become crazy. Cray yesterday. No, baby. Big facts.
And she was like, I need you to pay my phone bill. I need you to pay my rent. I need you to pay all this stuff. I told her I ain't paying your bills no more. Find somebody else to do it. She don't never respond to my calls. She'll never text me back in a reasonable amount of time. So I say, man, it's 2024. We ain't doing that this year.
I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Listen to me. Did you see this? This boy, see, men, I'm going to keep it real. You're causing a lot of dumb shit on yourself. Hashtag doing dumb shit. We got to make these shirts. What? Hashtag what we doing? Huh? What we doing? Bust your window out of your car. Listen to me, people. You got to stop dealing with women who don't do no justice. Listen to me, man. You're going to find yourself in a situation where you wish you would have got yourself, boy, baby. Listen to me. The law ain't on your side. It's against you. You better wake up. Because this is what? It's Karandalet. It's not Champatulas. Listen to me, my people. We got to make it make sense. The way you live out your life and the bad behavior that you endure, it's going to get to you eventually. And your whole life can be erupted behind someone who's designed for a turn, not a term, and eliminate your whole life. Your job, you lose that. Your car has been vandalized. Wake up, people. If it's wrong from the start, it'll be wrong later. It don't really get better. I just don't understand that. Okay? Make it make sense, people. You see? Now listen to this here. For those who didn't catch the Monique show with Shannon, Shannon Sharp, baby. Listen to me. What you say? Wait, what? What you talking about, Central, baby? You see? We got to make it make sense. Stop dating people like this here. That's available women to do something like that. Why? Because she can care less about anything that can happen to you with your career and your job. Because she's caught in her emotion because you decide to check out. First of all, you should never been in a position in the first place paying anybody anything. You're not a father. You're not a mother. You're not a family. You're not nothing to her. And if she can't hold her own, you shouldn't be. See, this is the problem, right? You start these bad habits with women, and when they get used to it, they're used to that being what they rely on. And when that changes, the toxicness comes, but you already saw it. So then you catch a charge, and what's up? You can't say you didn't know. The lies you tell yourself. Man, I'm telling you, you're doing dumb shit. Now listen to me, my people. They got this Monique show with Shannon Sharp. It's a beautiful thing, right? But women have a problem with Monique speaking highly of her husband. Why is that? You see? She called her husband a king. You know what? Pay attention.
Mad at Beyonce for saying that Jay-Z helped her become a better woman, and people got real mad and a little grossed out at Monique for calling her man daddy and saying he helped raise her and grow her up. But I think it's one of those things where we stuck on the words and we really don't give a damn about the message. Women were like, y'all hoes didn't have fathers, and that's probably the reason why you call your man daddy.
It's always an attack. It's always an insult. How come it just can't be? I just don't agree. People, women, what are we doing? We are so masculine like dudes. This will never work for you. You see, I don't know why you think this is gonna get you somewhere in life, but it's not, baby.
It's like, that's the reason. But if you know.
She's so stupid, and you better know. What you say, Sanchel? Because them 304s lonely and triggered. They are. But guess what? No matter how they feel, they're still going to be lonely and triggered, Chantrell. You see? And you wonder why misery is always in your foresight. It is. Because your bad behavior lives on. Everybody around you ain't the problem. If you're the common denominator in every situation, then I think you need to take a look in the mirror, baby, and make it make sense. But you get mad at other people who actually respect their man. And then you turn right back around and say you ain't got one. Bang. No wonder why you ain't got a man. You don't even know how to talk to him. These women are available, man. Make this shit make sense.
You know, and if you don't, hell, we'll just keep going. Just because you're grown doesn't mean that there's no room for you to grow. And I don't care how old you are. Your girl might be better at money, and so she told you what to invest in and turned your $10 into $1,000, making you a more financially stable man.
Facts.
Your man might have provided you some solutions to your parenting problems, thus making you a better mother. Finances, communication, traveling, starting a business, raising kids, cars, questions about things you learned in class are all areas the opposite sex can help you with.
But see, here's the problem. You got to be a woman who actually stand on that. You see? You still got to be a woman who actually wants to be in a term, not a turn. See, this all breaks down when you start to understand the caliber of woman. Right? The majority in society today, right, is selfish. Okay? So a turn is what they deal with. Okay? Listen to me. It's not that hard. Right? When you hear them talk, you can tell that they haven't been in a relationship like that. And if they have been in one, it's been toxic. So they failed in that too. That's why they're sitting, standing right in front of you, talking how they talking. Because they're not in the business of changing anything about them to make themselves a better person. So they'd rather just actually name call, shame, throw shade, insult. It makes them feel good. Why? Because that's where they at in life. Everybody you meet, and every woman, every listen to me. It don't matter about what it is. Men, woman, listen to me. Every sex. Just because you don't agree, don't mean you have to insult it because it don't align with your life. That lets me know that you're miserable in yours. You see? So you need to find one that you can focus on. So maybe you can smile a little bit. Instead of running about other people actually showing affection to the men that they're involved in, and you ask yourself why you ain't got one that's involved in you. Take a look in the mirror. That bad behavior gonna keep everybody away. Listen to me, people. Well, you know, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Yep, he did. And she didn't leave. Now what? Make this shit make sense.
You're supposed to grow through life with your partner, but a lot of people will never understand that.
Partnership, right? Grow together, right? We are stronger together than apart. There's things that a man is good and better at than a woman. And there's things that a woman can do good and better at than a man, right? But when you don't understand your place and your role, then you get it mixed up. And then you find yourself always in these bad situations trying to figure out why. Why? Because you're not taking the time out to actually learn yourself and stand on things that really matter versus getting too emotional, out of control. And who wants to deal with that? Come on now.
Because they met their partner at this level, and that's where they're compatible at. That's where they're comfortable. You see people say, I grew apart. We grew apart. It's because one person went this way and the other person stayed right there at that.
But see, a woman don't have a relationship to give, so she should follow her man. And if that's the man that you cannot follow, then that's the one you should not be with. See, all this, when you go your way, go, listen to me. Men don't sign up, period. I'm telling you now, right? Because it's rough out here. They're going to bust your windows and all that because the reality hitting home, right? When you start waking up and you start to see the dumb shit that you used to do ain't getting you nowhere, this situation will change. Stop participating in all this bad behavior, giving a person energy, gassing them up as if what they're doing really makes sense. You're condoning bad behavior. So you can't complain about your glass being broke at all. Because when you saw that she was toxic, you should have left her alone. But what you did was you kept messing with her. And then you find out later, we are our own worst enemy. And we're doing it every day. But listen to me, my people. They still got beautiful people out here. Why? Because they want to enjoy life with somebody. But we got people like this in society, whom I'm talking about. They're not designed for relationships. And that's okay. Like I always say, single people help people stay single. What you mean, mama? Single women help women stay single. Available women help other available women stay available. That's what it is. We call it the sisterhood, right? But it's nothing but a crutch to eliminate anything of happiness in your life. Because what she went through, that was her pain. That was her trauma. That was her downfall. She played her part. That don't mean your life and your relationship at your home will end up the same way. Make it make sense. But we'll take people bad energy and we'll operate underneath those false listen to me, people. And we ask why it didn't work. Stop involving yourself in people who ain't moving forward. Because every time you turn around, they got something negative that's going on in their life. Why? Because them as a people is that way. Make it make sense. Welcome to the morning show, baby. And she's right.
Comfortable at low level. If your man or woman hasn't made you a better man or woman,
facts.
Baby, you need to find a better man or woman.
Yep. Why be in a relationship with anybody? Make this shit make sense. Why be in a relationship with anybody who don't help you improve you, or you don't help them improve them? What you mean, Mount Career Pill? A relationship is a two-way street. You see? The problems come in when one thing that they don't have to do nothing for the other. Why? Because it's just an honor to be in their presence, right? Why? Because I'm above you and you beneath me. Because Chad, bought me a bag. But you know what Chad at? With the next chick buying her a bag. So you just got your turn. T-U-R-N, right? They're not giving you a term. And you're talking to me as if that's what it is. You still don't got relationship to give. I'm trying to make you understand that if this masculine energy do not leave you, you're going to find yourself by yourself because every man eventually will leave you. Bad behavior, listen to me. It don't get better unless you work on it. As a people, pay attention to this. Listen to me. When we going to close after this?
You hook up with, do they have to have some type of, you're selective? Yeah.
Now pay attention, right? Women always ask men these questions. And watch this response.
Are you somewhat selective on the men that you hook up with? Do they have to have some type of, you're selective? Yeah.
She's selective. So I already know. So can a man be selective too? Or will it be an insult involved in it?
Okay, so if you're selective on who you have sex with, well, guess what? I'm selective on who I commit to.
Ooh.
Because we're the ones that give out the relationships. You guys give out the sex. So
you see? And this what people don't understand. You don't have a relationship to give. If you're selective about who you want to be with, intimate with, right? Then what's wrong with me being selective about who I choose to be with myself? Oh, what it's good for the geese, but ain't good for, huh? Say it again. Is that right?
for you to ask me that question of are you in a relationship, it's kind of a nonsensical question because
that's another way. When a woman asks me, are you in a relationship? Like when you're in a conversation that got nothing to do with a relationship, it's to try to pick at something and find something that they can actually take you down with. Right? You see? But it don't never work. Because it don't.
I'm the one that gives out the relationship. That's like me asking you, do you fuck? You pick who you fuck. I pick who I commit to.
Yeah, but for you to even be in that position, you have to be a valuable man.
Oh, really?
Someone's catching on. Someone's catching on. Good job.
If you just let people talk sometimes, I swear. If you just let them talk, they'll run in a circle, baby, like a merry-go-round. She got it. Wow.
I pick who I commit to.
Yeah, but for you to even be in that position, you have to be a valuable man.
You got it. Someone's catching on. She got it. Someone's catching on. Good job, girl. Someone's catching on. You get a gold star. Yeah. You get a gold star, girl.
Yo. Always serious, bro. You have to say all that to understand that? Man, let me read some of these comments, people. What? We're going to let Monique live. Lord. That women don't roll in that sisterhood, and that's it. And when you're not part of if you're not part of the masses, then you're going to be an outlaw to get attacked. Period. Typical toxic tactics. Big facts. You see me? Hashtag learn yourself before you get in a relationship with anybody. Right? Hashtag misery loves company. And this is the reason why you can't have these kind of conversations just to be genuine. They come with so much passion and disrespect. Like in the video I showed you earlier when the man was just actually like trying to get to know these women in a line. She starts insulting him by calling him gorgeous. And you talk like my little brother because you're not educated. No, you missed the point. He got a degree. He went to school. Listen to me. You speak to a person as if that they need to mount up to something for you. When you in a line with a whole bunch of other women lining up for him. What part I missed about that video? Make it make sense. And you wonder why you're single. Bad behavior lives on. What? Hashtag sisterhood, failing sisters. It is. No, girl, you fine. No, you're not. You're not fine. You're miserable. You can't have a simple conversation without all that extra shit. You're not happy with life. You're lying to yourself. You've been lying. Now it's just showing all over. It's written all over your face. You know what? You don't have to say a word. Baby, happy Mardi Gras. We're in the building. Let's make it make sense, my people. I'm going to give you my closing thoughts so I can let y'all go out your baby. What you got there, huh? The others look hot. Laughing my ass. Indeed. We, as a people, listen to me. We got to do better. Because what we about to find out, baby, what are the migrants? I'm giving you my final thoughts right now. What you say, Central, baby? Laugh my ass off. You in line for him. Seems like he's the catch, huh? Indeed. But if you listen to her talk, Central, you would think that she's the catch. That's what I be saying. Like, why do women speak to men as if they like a man don't like he's slow, like you his mother, like he need to talk up to this so this shit can make sense, because you got it together. No, you don't. No, you don't. You do not got it together. Why? You're standing in a line on a show. Make this shit make sense. But we're so delusional, man. Right? We still think it's all about us. When you got one guy and 7 women, who you think it's really about? Welcome to the ball. You got one guy, Central, and 7 women. She speaks as if she's the prize. One would say, with common sense, the number that is less is more likely to be more valuable. Why is that? More, plenty, eliminates value. If everything is everywhere and you part of everything everywhere, then you is not rare. If you in a room with one guy, 7 women, the one is rare. Make this shit make sense. The delusion. Listen to me, my people. Y'all go over to Rumble, baby. Margaret, but look, I see y'all over there in Rumble, YouTube. Yo, I love it, respect it, appreciate it. Listen to me, man. This is what we doing. You hear me? Margaret Pill, I'm giving you my final thoughts. Ladies, you're too masculine. And if you don't change your energy, you ain't going to change nothing else in your life. Because your pain going to stay the same. Right? Pain don't stay the same unless you're ready for change. I got to make it all make sense. Once again, I told y'all, baby, 11 o'clock, London Gra, Rex, Zulu, me, Israel. Party, safe, be responsible, think it through, enjoy your life. Because the world we living in is ready for us. What's up, be just on a high drizzle? Why? You see? Listen to me, my people. If you don't want a relationship, then stop getting involved in it with other people. If you're not willing to do the things as a woman to be in a relationship with a man, because you have to understand, you have to be on his terms. Okay? And a lot of women in society today, they don't understand the T's, but it's getting them confused and getting them lost, because the reality of this situation is most is prepared for a turn. That's all they know. So when you get in a relationship and a conversation with a man who's intelligent, or should I say emotional intelligence, right? You got to insult him because you can't keep up with him, right? Isn't it crazy that we just can't compliment a person or just disagree or say, okay, I understand, versus putting a person down or try to lift yourself up and you think that's been working out for you? I don't really think so, because you're standing right here single, really available, never been with nobody, and that's why you can't relate to nobody. You see? Listen to me, people. We got to make it all make sense. Be just up. You hear me? Happy Mardi Gras, my people. You see? Listen to me. Y'all enjoy yourself. I appreciate everybody come on live. We went from migrants to everything, baby. Why? Because this world is in chaos. We got it coming from all angles. And not of violence and interrupted. You see? It gets worse. So stay tuned, stay safe, enjoy life. Happy Mardi Gras, my people. If I never told you anything else in life, I really appreciate everybody for coming out on the live. Those over there in Rumble, those over there in YouTube, and us right here on Facebook. It's always a pleasure. And my Uncle Red Pill gonna party hard. Would you say be jizzle? Absolutely, I hear you. Because one thing we need to understand, right? We got a lot of dumb shit we gonna deal with. But when you get a moment to get peace, I suggest you capture that moment and hold it down and make that make sense. Thank everybody out there on the live, B Jizzle, Central, everybody who came out alive, man. My Uncle Red Pill want to tell you this. Please keep sending me those posts, pictures, everything, baby. Because the work is not done. And the day it be done, I'll be happy. But until then, we got a long way to go. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Happy Mardi Gras, my people. Baby, what? Welcome to the Mardi Show, baby.